Kidd Brewer Stadium in beautiful Boone, North Carolina. Nearing the midway point of this season, Week 5 in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Florida Atlantic Owls and the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Kidd Brewer Stadium at App State is one of the most exciting stadiums in the country. 30,000 strong, the Rock gets rocky. It is the highest college football stadium on the east end of the Mississippi. It opened in 1962 and saw a $50 million expansion in 2020. The Rock gets loud. That's why App State is so tough at home. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Florida Atlantic ready to kick it off and get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Appalachian State's offense who will have the football first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. This guy's every tool you could want. He is one of the better pass catchers in the game.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Well, one of the reasons why it's hard to run against this defense is because of that guy right there. He's one of the best D tackles in the game, and he's got tremendous explosiveness, quicks. He's strong at the point of attack. He can shed blocks, and he completely ate that last run.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the...
Oh, he found a space on the right. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Tough run here. It's Hood. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving it right down the field. You've just run to set yourself up now in 1st and goal. They are feeling it.
This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Singleton. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure...
Caught! They will score! Touchdown, Mountaineers! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Florida Atlantic's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Drops back on first down. Just a little off. Incomplete. Second and long here. Hits inside. It's Griffin. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. On the move, he fires. Got a man in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see...
Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Drops back. It's Stokes. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
The run inside. It's Griffin. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Gets rid of it. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. This crowd in Boone, North Carolina, they are showing out on this big third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side, it's Johnson. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Dropping back, it's Singleton. The quick out. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
And this center downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. They'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Mountaineers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Push is ahead. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how...
And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework.
Touchdown, Appalachian State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Running inside, it's Griffin. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield, it's Stokes. He's got it. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Sells the run, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Bernard.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
From the gun, it's Bernard. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Florida Atlantic races to the line. Keeps it himself. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. No way the official's going to miss that one. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Takes the handoff. It's Tillman. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. Offense in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass. It's Stokes. Fires to the big fella. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 3rd and long. He has to throw for it. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Changing the routes with his receivers. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
There he goes. He's at the 50, the 30. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his... to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point puts him on top 21-6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets hyped. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Sets his feet. It's Stokes. They're all over it. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. On the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Look out! Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He fires one deep over the middle. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Mountaineers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Firing for the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
To the air, it's Singleton. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Straight ahead, it's good. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it on the move. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Back to pass on second down. Left side is good. Touchdown, App State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game, and now up to 8 on the season. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they can put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution when that field starts to shrink and it gets a little bit more difficult.
Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. To the air. It's Stokes. Here comes the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll send the back in motion. Right back to it. Plows through the defense. Across the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Gives it. There's some daylight. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, can these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Long way to go on second down. To the air, it's Stokes. Rushes on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Turns it upfield. At the 40, there he goes. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Owls will hustle to the line.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quick give. It's Tillman. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. They're facing a third down. This defense will try to keep everything in front. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's fourth down. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime to get ready for the second half.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And the rarely seen illegal forward pass penalty brings up second and long. Scanning the field, it's Singleton. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Grove. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Press center downs going to the air.
And this offense just keeps putting it together, man. Like, they have not been stopped very often. Another play in the passing game. This defense, they've got to find something, and they've got to find it fast. Like, halftime is a little ways away. They got to make some adjustments right now.
Rush right in his face. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down to the air. Right down the middle. In traffic, it's Smith. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Going long. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. Let it go. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the #1 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's Texas A&M looking to extend that win streak to 4 in a row. It's one of the better coaching jobs in football right now, and a nice payday could be on the horizon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game in Boone. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Kidd Brewer Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Mountaineers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Guys, I did check in with the App State head coach at the half. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Moving the pocket, it's Stokes. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Sells to fake. Left side, it's Johnson. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bernard. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
You just can't take a sack on second down there in the red zone because that's already been the problem for this offense. They've been having to settle for field goals and not score touchdowns. They have been able to drive the football. They're just not finishing those drives, and the pass rush of this defense is right now a big reason why.
What a run. Takes it all the way down to the 11-yard line before he's forced out. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Red pass hits complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Finds his man on the RPO. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Stokes. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Just drives it between the uprights. Had to settle for the field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. Hits inside, it's Hood. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football, and you're now seeing this offense.
Looking long. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. 2nd and long here. Keeps it on the ground. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Needs it here on 4th down. Going for the big play. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Stepping to the right. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Sets his feet. It's Singleton. Taking a shot. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And the pummeling has started. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Wants to throw one first. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, App State. What a grab in the end zone for 6. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And he makes the extra point. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
And he's brought down after a short gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Stokes. He wants to take the top off. Finds a spot in the middle. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Offense in a bunch formation. Keeps it moving. It's Hood. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
To the back. Turning it on. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Caught in the backfield. It's James. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Could not make his way to the corner.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
That ball was nearly intercepted. They'll live to tell about it. Third down coming up.
Man, you kind of wondered when were they going to cover this guy. He's been making catches ad nauseum. When was he going to get some special attention? Nice job by the defense. You could tell they were forcing the football there. Broke on the football, almost had the big play.
Right side, it's Grove. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. The Mountaineers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
To the air, it's Singleton. Looking to get it in. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. They make the stop, and they had to work for it. A nice little juke, and he'll have 7 on that one. The Owls with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Keep it on the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
Got him on the RPO. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Dangerous throw on that one.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense.
Oh, what a move to get open. There's some room. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. Drops back on 1st down. Under pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Gets rid of it. Out wide right, it's Mooney. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Owls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, it's Tillman. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Pulls it on the option. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Dead center perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Guys, I'm here on the Mountaineers sideline. There is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. But the big lead, he has been brilliant so far today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. With the clock running, this should be the final play. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless of whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.